touching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive for the day we see new light. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the two NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my code name, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one.
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
I must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How'll I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lule Lo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Hello everyone, it's been a bit of a long intro there, but we are back, Metal Gear Solid 3, and now the game can begin proper. Now, lots of cutscenes, lots of stuff happening, lots of stuff I want to discuss, but so little time. We're coming up to what is probably one of the harder sequences in the game, just due to the fact we don't have a trank gun. And one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to use a lot of the ammo here. Because when you shoot your gun like that, what it does give you is magazines. And these magazines are going to be bloody useful. We're going to get rid of the microphone, because that microphone's pretty heavy. And we only have 3 stun grenades, so it's pretty tricky, this. Especially on European Extreme. Let's fire another round. But there's no enemies around here, so obviously I know I can do this. But yeah, I just love the whole Bond theme of this game. I mean, the fact that it's, you know, set in the early 60s, very much encapsulating that theme. And the fact they tie it in with real history is really cool. Obviously with Khrushchev and the Brezhnev regime and all that. I'm getting as much food as I can as well at the moment, just because we're obviously going to need food. As that's an important part of the game, and there's a really interesting mechanic where if I take too long between play sessions, all my food's going to go rotten. And judging on the fact that I don't usually get much time to play this game, or games generally on the weekends, that's probably going to fuck me. And that snake always used to scare me, that one. Because snakes will bite you and all sorts. So let's get that one. We are unfortunately going to have another cutscene, guys. As I say, you don't play this game much to begin with.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss,
That arm still hurt?
what are you doing here?
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later, you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Major Zero's got to be thinking, Jesus, Snake, you are really bad at this. But this is where it gets really tricky, because we have no weapon, and we've got to get to that factory, which is a bit way to go. So we're going to don some blackface. I don't know what else to say. It's the best thing we've got. So get to 95 camo, because it's late at night. Now, if you're quick enough, I think you can avoid the caution. No, you can't. I'm probably just going to wait this out, guys, as boring as this is. I used to be really aggressive and throw a stun grenade, but getting it wrong can be very costly. Now, you can head left. I think heading left is a good way of actually avoiding a lot of stuff. The problem you've got... Oh, God, hang on. Get back in the grass. But yeah, the camo isn't consistent. That like patch of it there, your camo's going to drop to like 35%. You just don't have time to get in the menu and switch on European Extreme. I hope MGS Delta allows you to switch your camo quickly on the fly, because much like Resident Evil 4's inability to switch weapons quickly, that is one of its major flaws. But on caution mode, these guys are just really good at seeing you, as they should be. And on European Extreme, everything's put to the max. I can't use CQC, can I, with the stun grenades? That's worth knowing. Might unequip them. But it's why I have the magazines, because the magazines can be very good at getting a quick distraction. Is he buggered off? If he buggers off, I can... Probably could have got him. But I'm going to wait for the caution to go out, because then obviously the numbers will dwindle a bit. Right, I'm going to make a go for it. But yeah, this caution music, oh yeah. But yeah, you can see how my camo's taking a little bit of a beating. But if I go this way, which is the wrong way, there might be some stuff we can find in the swampland. I don't normally go this way, but I'm on European Extreme, so... Ah, look, there's no caution here, so... There's no enemies. We can sort of take it a little bit easy. But I don't know if there's some, like, good food we can get over here or something, or maybe even some supplies. We do have to be worried about alligators, of course. Fucking hell. Alligators, man. And so there might be nothing here, because you're not really meant to go around here. But I feel like it's worth exploring. Well, this crocodile, fuck off. Hey, they are crocodiles, aren't they? They're not anything else. Let's go over this one. But I would imagine by the time we return, guys, that caution mode will go. I think this is a way of skipping that caution. So it's worth doing. I think you have to do this for one of the trophies where you have to get all the food, but I'm doing it more for supplies. There could just be something useful. There might not be. Might be a waste of time, but here's that tree from earlier where the backpack was. We'll go all the way back to the start. I always thought that there's a Markhor here, which is a big animal. Yeah, there is. Unfortunately, I don't really have means of killing it, do I? Oh, I do. What am I talking about? And there's a bunny. Bunnies are pretty good for food. Animal rights activists will not like this game. And they have serum as well. But yeah, nice. And so you're not going to find any secret weapons around here, but it's giving us some stuff. Oh, well, what am I talking? Chaff grenade. I've never used a chaff grenade in MGS3. I genuinely don't think I ever have. I'm going to check the description, because it doesn't weigh much, does it? Causing radio wave disturbance. I wonder... You wouldn't have them to be able to test it, but I wonder if... Yeah, it doesn't matter. I was wondering if you could, like, stop that caution, basically, but... I don't think you'd ever have means of, like, being able to throw it in time. We wouldn't have one to throw. The quickest thing is probably just to run left. But yeah, we're going to try and sneak past these enemies now. See how difficult that'll be. I've already been going 30 minutes, man. Cutscenes are just the bane of life. I was thinking earlier, obviously I didn't want to talk over cutscenes, but when the Cobras showed up, I was just laughing because can you imagine, right? In Metal Gear Law, them guys are supposed to have been around from World War II. Can you imagine them guys dropping behind enemy lines with his bees and that fear guy who grabbed Sokolov just floating midair? Just, I don't recall that in the St. Meriglease files. The 101st were holding out. Or Pegasus Bridge, where British were their gliders. That would have been quite some sight, wouldn't it? Right. I don't want to get down pretty low. We just don't have much good camo here, but we're not on caution anymore, so... Scope. Let's turn that off. I don't really fancy getting caught by that, but there should be less guards now, and this should be manageable. I'm hoping to get to the factory, guys, in this episode, but I know there's cutscenes waiting for me, so I have to be relatively quick. Right, should we... Oh no, we're on 95. 95 is basically invisible. Ah, where does he go? If that's all his pattern is, I can live with that. Yeah, I can live with that. Let's go. Still on 95. The grass will give us a good 90. We're going to go the same route as before. Now, that could be a snake that's a little bit dangerous in the grass. So I'm going to be careful of that. Yeah, that looks like a dangerous snake. It is. That will bite me and poison me. Not a major disaster if that happens, but still. Got a guy there. So we need to get to that grass without being seen if possible. So, what's the situation? We've got this dude here. We might have to CQC him. That grass could only give... There's a chance that grass only gives me like 55% coverage. I don't know if there's a guy to my left though, so trying to go for CQC could be risky. Oh god. He didn't go in the grass. No. He should turn around in a moment. I just love even the footsteps are just spot on. What we could do is not even bother with this guy. If I get some good camo on here, I think black will still be the one. Ooh, Desert Tiger. That's going to give me 95, yes. So, as long as I use the directional buttons, we should be good here. Now, there is a bit of a thing about using these camouflages because they're technically New Game Plus ones, but I would say that you're not meant to be able to do European Extreme without New Game Plus. So I will go as far to say it's totally fine. Right. We're nearly there. 90%. Very nice. Expertly done, if I might say so. I say I've not played European Extreme in a long time, so I'll take any win. This is one of the harder ones, though. This is the last place we've got to get through, but what this will probably show you, these areas, is how good the game is when you don't have that trank gun on this difficulty, because it's just it's a difficulty all in itself. Yeah, this area is hard as shit. This will probably be my first fail. If it's not, fucking hell, I've done well. 2 enemies. Should there be 2 here? What the fuck am I meant to do here? Get in that grass there, maybe? Oh no, I think one goes across the bridge. Perfect. Ideally, I wouldn't knock him out. Because knocking him out, he can wake up in time and get a caution, but... I don't really have an option for anything else. Yeah, we'll have to knock this guy out. Oh, shit! I didn't need to roll. There you go, guys. That's European Extreme, though. No chance to learn. Just a reattempt. Oh, the heart does still go, though, when those moments happen. I would love there to be a world where I could avoid just touching him, but I think the problem was I rolled. I didn't need to roll. I could have just slid down and got him, but it's all them finer details. Have I got the? Oh, look at that little froggy. We don't want to eat that. It's poison. Yeah, there's some shit down there that we want. It's camouflage. I used to know where all the camouflages were off by heart, but not these days, guys. Those days are long gone. Of knowing everything about this game. So that's one alert and one continue, essentially one death. But we're going for the no kills. That is very much the aim. Right, turn around, please, and then I can get you. And this time I won't roll. There you go. And if we use the directional buttons, it shouldn't be too bad. Nice. So the only problem is he's going to wake up pretty quick. And when he wakes up, he is going to raise a caution. So I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have done a better way, but DPM and Fleck Turn are very similar. Anything I can use on the face? No. Oh yeah, there's lots of cool flags. I could have just a USA flag, but what can I say? I'm going to have to take this guy out down now, I think. Because I'm fairly certain there's another guy. Right, do not fall off. Because if you fall off, that'll be a kill, and I'll be very sad. I won't end the playthrough, but I will be sad. Right. Don't think he's gonna be an issue. I mean, I'll happily take another caution, for what it's worth. Is he still there? Bollocks. He is. That's fine. I'd be very sad if I killed someone. I would imagine if he woke up and threw himself off in some kind of weird glitch, that would not be my fault. Oh, shit. 85 is not perfect on European Extreme. It won't be long before he wakes up. I should just throw his... Yeah, that guy's woken up. That's fine. As long as the reinforcements don't come from anywhere too tricky, it won't be too bad. Nice. Alright, he's not in any danger of waking up, so we can go here. Yeah, they do not get up anywhere near as quick as MGS2. So let's go. Raindrop, very good. Life medicine, even better. Oh, shit. Right, as long as nobody wakes up, we're golden. Haha, nice. Right. Please do not spawn any enemies in. I'll pick you up. Have you got any items? He does. So you can get items in this game, even on European Extreme. It's very nice. Right. One alert. That isn't bad. Right, I know for a fact the next cutscene is not. Oh, fuck. There's a caution mode. Shit. I don't recall there ever being enemies around here. Shit. Ah, bollocks. Mind you, it is only 30 seconds. As far as I knew, it was just in here and out. But let's say, guys, we've got to do a few more cutscenes very briefly, but they're much shorter. And once they're done, the game is going to let them training wheels off. I don't remember there being enemies here. I can't hear anyone either, but it's about to end. Oh, I saw someone. I'm sure I did. Yeah, shit. Right, well, they should bugger off. I have to say, just the noises of the jungle, it's so immersive. And I know immersion gets used a lot in games, but it's right up there with like Metro Exodus for immersion. Really feel like you're in this living, breathing jungle. Right, I'm really hoping this guy will piss off, and I should be able to... Ah, the fucking hell, there's 4 of them! Oh god, where are you off?
HQ. This is HQ. Anybody there?
No! Oh! If I'd hidden anywhere else... But there's no problem, because it just resets. There you go, Bosch. Brill. Now there's no enemies and I can explore freely. Very nice. Yeah, that is one of the fundamental flaws. Well, I don't know if it's a flaw, it's just the way the game works. But when you get spotted, it kills the caution mode, which kind of robs you of a little bit of the challenge. But at the same time, if you got really stuck on a section, it would give you a reprieve. What gun have we got here? AK-47. Which is nice. Will be very useful at times. Smoke grenades are full, are they? That's good to know, because smoke grenades are actually so powerful in this game. Cardboard box, can't go wrong with that. These lockers are not to open, but there is some lockers somewhere. Night vision goggles, mine detector, sorry. I thought there were night vision goggles somewhere, but that might be somewhere else. If not, the game will just give them to me anyway. But anyway, guys, there's going to be cutscenes in a second, so... as we go in here... Oh, hang on. Yes! Thermal goggles, beautiful. Right. Once we leave here, we'll get cutscenes. There should just be enough to finish the video.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me! Trapped.
Get down! There is your answer.
Did I mention that this is my favourite game ever?
The name's Eva.
It is indeed. Do you think all this will be in the remake? Look at Snake, he's loving it. Well, who wouldn't?
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then.
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
With that, guys, I'm going to end the part there, just as we save. Thank you so much for watching. After the next part onwards, guys, it's going to be pretty much just gameplay. A lot of these longer cutscenes are going to start stopping now, and the game's going to really get properly going. So, honestly, I know I keep saying that, but from next part onwards, it will be true. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.